JK Today. I'm Joey.
And I'm Kadin, and this is show number 2.
Show number 2.
We made it through the first show. What'd you think?
I thought it went great. We learned a lot in this show number 1 process.
Yeah, definitely interesting watching ourselves and editing it all together and realizing our little quirks that we do. And
How many times we tap pens on tables.
I will try to stop tapping the table with a pen. But we had 177 views. Pretty good, I think.
That's a fair amount of views.
Yeah.
I like it. That's more than I expected. I don't know what I expected, but
me neither.
It's more than what I expected.
But we only had 35 subscribers. I think we can do a little better, right?
Like the subscribe button.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Like it, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, hit the bell. Follow us on social media. Help us out.
Will help.
Let's get to 100 subscribers. I think that's our first goal.
100? Yeah. What happens at 100 subscribers? What?
It's just a number. It's a nice round number.
I like it.
Then we'll reevaluate from there.
Yes, we can go from 100 to infinity.
Oh, yeah, let's try for that. But did you get any feedback from family?
Yeah, my proudest feedback I'd have to say is my daughter. My daughter liked the show. She told me that she was proud to have watched the show and see her dad on YouTube. It was great. It's a good moment.
That's good. Yeah.
How about you? What'd you hear?
Well, my brother-in-law sent me a video of him showing the whole family our YouTube show, and then watching it, and then my sister-in-law sent a video of her singing our intro song, our theme music. Jay's World, Kay's World. That was hilarious.
Awesome.
I appreciated that.
We love all the enthusiasm.
Yeah. We got a bunch of comments, and I got a few right here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What are some of those comments?
John Marine, he said rad.
Yes. Thank you, John.
Thanks, John. We had John Duarte, sticking with the Johns first. Good first show, only the first week. Just gets better from here on out.
That is true. We are hoping to make every show better.
Indeed. Terry Nelson, I like the camaraderie between you two.
So do I. Thank you, Terry.
Yeah.
Terry's my cousin.
Terry's your cousin?
Yes.
Well, that explains why.
All the way up in Oregon, so thank you.
Oh, Oregon. Okay. Yeah. We're going.
Multi-state.
Yeah.
Multi-state.
So Aaron Nelson, any relation?
Yes. That is Terry's son, also my cousin.
Oh, well, he says good show.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron.
Appreciate the family support.
Chris Vargas, he says, I'm your number fan. Woohoo!
Number 1 fan.
He also showed my mom the show, which surprised me. I didn't even tell my own mom about the show, but she saw it, so I think that's a good thing.
That is great. That's the funny thing about moms. My mom had my daughter get her a YouTube account so that she could also subscribe to the show.
Hey,
Thanks, moms.
Thanks, moms.
We love the moms.
Love the moms here. We had Something Catchy 805 asked if we watched Masters of the Universe yet.
I hadn't at that point. I watched the first episode. Like I said in the first episode, for episode 1, I have 4 kids. Very busy schedule. Apologize. But I watched episode number 1. I thought it was great.
So I didn't even know there was a Masters of the Universe reboot?
Yeah, Kevin Smith directed this one.
Okay. It's animated?
It's animated, and the great thing about the animation is that it is new age, but reminiscent of that 80s animation. So it doesn't take a lot to jump from what you remember He-Man as to jumping into this animation.
Okay.
It's great.
I will definitely check it out. I watched the original cartoon as a kid.
Yeah.
Had all the toys. The sword, light up sword was the best.
Yeah. I got the
shirt.
The He-Man dad shirt.
Yeah. I was more of a Ninja Turtles kid, but He-Man was right there with it.
What else we got?
So my buddy Paul Sandoval, which
What's up, Paul?
I mentioned him last show when we were talking about skateboarding.
Yeah.
Told me something I totally forgot. He said I had my own trick.
What was that trick?
I called it the crucifix. I
Explain.
totally
What'd you
forgot because I couldn't write it, but I could do the tricks. So Tony Hawk Pro Skater was a big thing at the time. So I was always ruining Glifberg, and he had this move called the Christ Air. Look it up. But so we had two skateboards because we were messing around.
Okay.
I put the one skateboard and the other crossed on top of it. I would kick the one, flip it, and land on the flipped one. So I would like make it do its own kick flip, land on it, called it the crucifix flip.
Rad.
Yeah, that was funny to reminisce. Charlie, he says, dude, dope show. Can't wait to be interviewed. We will definitely have you on, Chuck. How often will we do these shows?
Hoping for weekly. We're gonna try to drop them in your viewing audience every Sunday.
Every Sunday. We'll try. We'll try every Sunday.
Fun fact about Chuck also is that he let me and my wife borrow his car, Ms. Nova, for our wedding pictures.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you.
I wonder if I don't know if he still has that.
We'll have to find out when we
Find
interview
out.
him.
Yeah, we'll definitely interview Chuck about that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite comments was from John Lawson. He says, great first show. I'm buying the dip as well. We were talking about crypto. And Jake the Snake is his favorite wrestler, was his favorite wrestler. That's cool, man. I'm glad somebody commented they're buying the dip. That's cool, and their favorite wrestler. So if you want to drop your comment, who's your favorite wrestler? If you're in crypto, let me know your favorite coin.
What are you leaning more towards?
And then we had Michelle, which I thought was the funniest comment. She says gardening stuck out because she's an old lady that loves her plants.
Well, Michelle, this is the right place for you. I'm gonna have a gardening minute.
I will let you have a gardening minute.
A gardening minute,
because I'm interested to garden.
So just some knowledge for our listeners. We are in a USDA zone called 9B here on the Central Coast. Basically, the country's divvied up into zones for different planting, sunlight regimens, and harshness of your winters and that sort of thing. And so Zone 9B it's a warmer winter and a hotter summer. So a drier climate like we're in, even though we have the coast. And so some great things to be thinking about planting and getting ready for the garden if you're into those sorts of things is your cool weather vegetables. Carrots are great.
Love
Kale. Make some kale chips.
Okay.
All kinds of kale loves the cool winter weather that we have here. Beets are great. Onions, as I shared last time, that I'm
Right.
currently in the process of growing. And lettuce love some cool weather to grow in. They will tend to bolt or flower if it gets too hot in the summertime. And so like the cooler weather.
Okay. All right.
Great.
There
you go, Michelle.
Yeah.
Or anyone else.
You're welcome, Michelle. And I forgot to mention this last week. I'm a licensed pest control technician and termite inspector as well. So if you have any bugs on those plants, I could probably help you out with that. Or any rodent pest control questions, send them my way.
If you send us a picture, it'll help identify it.
Yeah, I can do that. Maybe.
Beautiful. So that's a great rundown of the week of comments that we have.
Good first start.
Good first start. How was your week otherwise?
Week was good. Nothing too crazy. A little bit of sad news. Bob Saget died.
Yeah, heard about that. And
Did you watch Full House?
I definitely watched Full House. Yeah. The funny thing is, hearing on morning talk shows all week is what an impact he had on like up and coming comedians. Like he was there for like their mental health support or to help them through a comedy crisis or getting, seen in the industry. Like he helped a lot of people get through the
I
process.
definitely watched a few of his stand-ups and watched a lot of Full House on TGI Fridays. Those were the days.
Yeah.
We also had a volcano.
Some tsunami activity.
Yeah, some tsunami activity. We got some waves here on the west coast from it. Saw some surfers out in the water.
I saw a crazy picture of a truck and a fifth wheel that had gotten stuck at Oceano. They were like totally flooded over by
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy business.
Man. And there was some other news I was supposed to mention, but I cannot think of it. What about you? What do you got?
The most recent news I have is that me and my wife spent the morning German schmearing.
German schmearing.
German schmearing.
I know what a German suplex is, but I have no idea what that is.
German schmearing. It's an interesting technique that I just learned, regrettably, less than 24 hours ago. It's a process of covering existing brick with a thin layer of wet mortar to give it like a antiqued, aged look, like a semi-unfinished look.
What is mortar?
Mortar is like the stuff that goes in between brick.
Okay.
It's like the compound mixture. It's almost like a very thin cement,
Okay.
if you will.
All right.
And so you make it very thin, like peanut butter consistency. All the videos we saw said that you make it a peanut butter consistency. It didn't say chunky. It didn't say creamy. They just said peanut butter.
DIY,
So,
huh?
DIY. Gotta love the DIY.
Wait, so did you finish?
We did, yeah. So we have some before and after pictures. I'll throw in the comments.
Instagram?
And on the Instagram.
We'll post on Instagram.
Yes, follow us.
Uh.
And you'll see the before and after. It's great. Very. We used a white mortar, so it brightened up the living room. Added some, talking points.
Okay.
Walk into our house.
Okay. Hey,
Good stuff. Yes, DIY.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Let's see.
So-
TV shows.
TV shows? What do you got?
I've been watching. Okay. You have to watch the Suicide Squad first with John Cena.
Oh,
I forget the exact title of the Suicide Squad, but Peacemaker on HBO is the funniest.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. It's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. I can't remember laughing out loud so much.
I'll just check it out.
Yeah, that's great. And then Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy, but I really liked The Mandalorian, and now Boba Fett. Boba Fett something. I can't remember.
And that's the whole backstory of who Boba Fett is and how he came to be, right? Like,
yeah, it's his origin story, I
There
think.
you go, yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Not the biggest Star Wars guy, like I said, but I'm catching up.
that's good.
What about you? Watch Star Wars? You got a Star Wars guy?
Not a big Star Wars guy anymore. I watch a lot of DIY stuff. Like this morning I was up at 5:30
your
watching
neighborhood handyman over here.
watching what's it, a homes inspection. Yeah, just DIY guy that he goes through random homes and inspects them and catches what other home inspectors didn't catch, and then they fix the people's homes up.
And I know a few home inspectors working with, termites.
Termites, yeah. You guys have to do that for a home sale, right?
Yeah. The selling process usually requires a fumigation. So, moisture reports, issues.
Moisture.
Yeah. That's I'm more on the general pest side of things. Your creepy crawling bugs and rodents and stuff like that. But I do a little bit of termite work here and there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's all I got.
That's all you got, John? Hey, well then, hopefully everyone stays in tuned next time for another fun-filled show.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Just like, subscribe. It's free, easy to do. Hit the bell. Get notified when we drop new shows every Sunday. Hopefully every Sunday. Follow us at JK Today Show on all social media.
All of them.
Yeah. But until next time, I'm Kay.
And I'm Jay. Have a great day.